Alright, now we're going to talk about our hopper clock. And what we're going to do is we're going to charge our piston with a torch one block away. And we're actually going to control that torch. We need to be a block away so that when we charge that block, it doesn't simultaneously charge the piston. Okay, now we're going to build up these half slabs to full blocks using the exact same slab that we made the roof with. And we're going to go on the fourth one back, we're going to put another block, and we'll put 3 pieces of redstone dust right here. Add another slab to build it up and put a comparator facing into that block, and then we're going to put a torch right there. Now we're going to start our hopper system. So you're going to face 2 hoppers into each other, just as you would any other hopper clock. And that signal from the last hopper is going to shut off the torch that's in the block right after the comparator. Put a block behind this hopper, and we're going to need to build up to the sides so that we're on full blocks, and we're going to place a repeater into this one right here, and then we're going to climb on top and face a comparator coming out of our back hopper right here like this. Now that comparator faces into the most important block in the surface. This will be our control block. And this repeater is going to get a current from that and lock the hopper next to it. And we're going to have to build this block up. This will be our lock circuit for the hoppers on this side. And it's also going to lock that comparator simultaneously with this torch right here. Okay, now this clock needs a pulse to start itself up, and that is where our first block comes in, and this is going to be the circuit. This is going to be the circuit for that pulse. We're just going to fill this in with dust. That way, when the far hopper is empty, that torch will turn back on, energize the block, turn off our first lock circuit, and that comparator can take over, and the cycle will continue back and forth. The magic number of items is 57. Put 57 items in the hopper. When that passes these 57 items back and forth, the dust circuit beyond the far block will continue to rise and fall. It'll build up. Right now it's at a 1, now it's at a 2. It just turned to a 2. When it hits to a 3, it'll turn that torch off, which will de-energize the piston right there. And now it's draining water down through the grinder. And then when the circuit starts over and that hopper's passing items back, that signal builds back down to a 2, the torch turns back on, and so on and so on. When this gets down to a 0, that torch turns on, energizes the control block, which unlocks, it just happened really quick right there, unlocks the hopper lock and comparator lock circuit over there, and the cycle just continues over and over. Let's make this non-spawnable. Build those up to half slabs. We need to put a solid block for light right above the water. Make sure that's not small. Okay, that one's got to get covered. This block needs a slab. That one needs a slab. I'm not sure, but I think mobs might be able to spawn on redstone dust. So here it is, the side view, and you can see the water cycling and all the mobs are flushing down. And it seems to be working quite nicely. So if you've followed all the directions and built it exactly like this, it should be working pretty effectively right now. This is set on normal difficulty. And so there's all the redstone for the grinder portion itself. Now the collection system is a different story. That's because the drain hole is so big, the collection system has to be quite large size killing floor, and we'll talk about that in the next video.